So, what are different types of cell regeneration? So, the cell regeneration that I talk about in the protocol is stem cell therapy. Now, there are different types of stem cell therapy. One type is where you're getting injections or IV, and these of stem cells, and these stem cells injections or the IV that you can get is some either it's coming from your own body. So basically, they remove stem cells from your body, and then they re-inject it. There are different ways of doing that, and this masterclass is not about going into the different types of stem cells that they use for injections, but just to understand what's out there. That's why I'm sharing with you. Is so you have where you inject your own stem cells in your body, and then you have where you're injecting other people's stem cells into your body. So now, with this type of stem cell therapy, there are a lot of people who are getting really good results, but there are also people who are not getting such good results, actually getting some side effects from it. And when I mean side effects, I mean negative side effects. So, and here is the issue. One is that once you're taking something out of your body, let's say your own stem cells, and then you're harvesting it and you're making it grow, and then you're putting it back into your system, there's a lot of things that can go wrong on the way. So that's one negative thing about that, one con. Now, if you're taking stem cells from another person, the other issue is the information that's in the stem cells. First of all, it's a foreign thing, so maybe your body won't, maybe your body will reject it as opposed to your own stem cells. But if you're taking somebody else's stem cells, your body can reject it. Also, my issue is like, what information does that stem cell carry? So even if you have the cleanest, is taking everything out, what information that it's not been that the lab cannot take out, because it's information that's in the stem cell, what other information that's carrying, and maybe that type of information you don't want in your body. So there, a lot of people do like this therapy, but for me, I that's not the first thing that I would recommend people to do, and I don't recommend in the program and the do-it-yourself protocol. It's not one of my recommendations. Also, it's usually it's very costly. So it can go from, I think prices are like $25,000 to $30,000 for IV or injection, maybe some a little less, but it's in the thousands. So the next one is placenta. Now, placenta has been around for very long. So basically, you're eating placenta like in a supplement, and you ingest it. Now, using placenta as a stem cell therapy has been around for thousands of years in classic Chinese medicine. They use it for various things. One of them is for longevity, youthfulness. So placenta has been around. One of the issues that I see with placenta, now usually when they talk about placenta in the classical Chinese medicine, they're talking about from like a deer. That's supposedly the highest level of placenta you can take in the classical Chinese medicine. So the thing is when you're ingesting the placenta, it has to go through the digestive system. So if your digestive system is compromised, then pretty much you're getting very little of that. Is actually your body is actually absorbing very little of that placenta. Plus, it has to now convert it. It has to go through a whole process. So placenta may have less side effects than injections, but also it will take much longer to see the effects when you're looking for regeneration therapy. And if you're system is compromised, and if you have debilitating symptoms or suffering from any kind of chronic health condition, most likely your digestive system is compromised. So that's why it's not high on my list of recommendation when it comes to a placenta. Now, if you're looking to speed up your healing, then placenta is not one of the things that I would go to. So what I do recommend is something called phototherapy, and I'll get into that a little later. So phototherapy is the one that I recommend, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.